Welcome back to Nets Republic. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I'm doing this on health and safety protocol at this point. I'm so sick, it's ridiculous. And I'm just trying to figure out, for the life of me, legitimately, for the life of me, what do y'all want me to do? You want me to get on here and yell? You want me to get on here and scream? Because that's what you're getting. And I feel like this is the only thing I can do. Since I can't get on the court and physically help, this is all I'm able to do. I am so tired of this team, and we're only 2 games into preseason, and I just don't know how we're getting through an 82-game season. If you count the 4 preseason games, that is 86 games. So we are talking about 86 games of pure nonsense. This was the most embarrassing preseason display I have ever seen in my life. And I have been covering sports, specifically New York sports, here on YouTube for 8+ years. And this is the most embarrassing stuff I have ever seen. I've sat through 17-win seasons. I've sat through 12-win seasons. I've seen it all. Derek Fisher, Jeff Hornacek, I've seen it all. But never in my life have I ever seen something this disgusting. Let's start at the very beginning, shall we? I turn on the TV. Again, I had a perfectly decent day, chilling, had me a little ice cream, which I don't think really helped with me being sick, but that's neither here nor there. Judge me if you wish. I sat back on my couch, on the bum couch at bum headquarters. I turn on the television. And the first thing I see is Kyrie Irving's not playing. Now, I'm getting to roll in my eyes because I'm saying to myself, it's always something with Kyrie. And y'all don't want to admit it. Y'all don't want to be the ones to say it, so I'll be the one to say it. There's always something with Kyrie Irving. There's always something. So this time, it's because he had another kid. Now, I said, Sever, you're being a little too harsh on Kyrie. How could you think this way? How could you speak that way about such an upstanding individual? Gosh dang it. Kyrie Irving had a kid. You should be happy for the man that he is off with his child and his wife, having a good time in Calabasas or wherever it is that they live. But then within the next 30 seconds, they pan to Kyrie Irving on the bench. The reason for that man not playing tonight is because he's sleepy. He's sleepy. He's a bum. That's what he is. Unbelievable. If that man was home with his wife and his child, then that's one thing entirely. But you're telling me that he still went to the game and didn't play because he was... Did he have the kid? Did we switch up biology? Is he a seahorse? Did he have the kid? What is he tired from? Get on the court and do your job. We're already starting with this because there's always something with Kyrie every single year. It's always something. And we are game number 2 in preseason, and we're already getting on with the Kyrie shenanigans. He's already not playing. All we're talking about going into game 2 is chemistry this, chemistry that, chemistry this, chemistry that. How are we going to do it if we do not have all the individuals on the team? Please inform me of that. That's what I really want to know. How are we going to get the chemistry down if we can't get everyone on the court together? It's bad enough Joe Harris didn't play for whatever reasons he didn't play. It's bad enough we do not have Reverend T.D. Jakes or whatever that man's is, T.J. Washington, T.J. Warren. It's bad enough that we don't have Seth Curry out there. Like, we've already got a list of individuals and people who are going to play crucial roles on the team who are not out there right now. But now we got people who are choosing to not play because they're sleepy. Oh my God, I hope he gets his beauty rest. He probably caught a couple Z's towards the end of the game tonight because it was so gosh dang on boring. Watching him just get annihilated by Miami, I'm sure he got plenty of Z's, so he should be ready to go for next game. I mean, my God. Again, if he was home with his wife, then I will give him that. I was still going to get on camera and talk trash, I'm not going to lie. But the fact that he was there, and he wasn't there with the kid, he was there by himself on the bench with the rest of the team. So why not suit up and play? Oh, but he's tired. From what? Tired of being a good father? Tired of being a supportive husband? My God, get on the court, dude. I can't defend it any longer. I cannot defend it any longer, y'all. I'm throwing the Kyries in the toilet. I cannot defend this any longer. So the game starts. And it was part two yet again of the Nets not really caring defensively. Just deciding, it is what it is what it is, and the situation's going to handle itself. Mr. Steve Nash had the genius idea of, hey, why don't we just start Kessler Edwards and Royce O'Neal and see what happens. Now, we are game number 2 in with the shenanigans, and Steve Nash has already started tinkering and experimenting. Oh, but Center, he was missing 2 starters. What else was he supposed to do? Really? What else was he supposed to do? I mean, it's not like we have a gauntlet of individuals that we just acquired. Let's throw Kessler Edwards back out there because he's such a noble part of the lineup, isn't he? Just like how he didn't play a minute in the playoffs, right? Such an important part of our lineup that you got to have him out there in pregame minutes, right? Preseason minutes, right? Because we want to make sure that the actual lineup that's going to be out there is getting the minutes that they deserve, the minutes that we're actually going to need them to have. Let's just go ahead and throw Kessler Edwards out there, right? And for those of y'all who are thinking, oh, Sever, you're being too hard on Steve Nash, if we were having that type of energy of, okay, let's see what people got, let's see what the kids got, this is a good idea to see if they will be a part of the next man up roster, then tell me where was Day'Ron Sharpe 90% of this game? If we're going to play the whole, the next man up, we want to see who that get-ready group is, then why did Day'Ron Sharpe only play in the fourth quarter? Riddle me that. Why were we suffering through Markieff Morris at center? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to get to the bottom of. Do I even need to say that we weren't running any plays tonight? Is that worth bringing up? I don't think so, but just to throw it out there, Steve Nash is doing absolutely nothing for the 3rd year in a row and still getting away with it. Did I mention we lost by 30 tonight? And it wasn't like the bums came in the 3rd quarter and the bottom just fell out. We were getting annihilated by 20 the entire night. Ben Simmons, I'm noticing people are really getting on his case right now, saying, why isn't he attempting shots? Now, I will be the first one to say that I kind of foresaw this happening. That's why we made the video talking about Ben Simmons to begin with, because I knew this was going to happen, because this is just what Ben Simmons does. That's who he is. There's nothing to be surprised about. However, I could have never in my wildest dreams predicted or forecasted the fact that this man would have a game where he doesn't attempt a shot. Now, maybe he did when I was texting someone, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I watched the entire game. I do not believe Ben Simmons had a single attempt from the field the entire night. Didn't even try. Not a single shot attempt. He didn't even try. Now, I'll try to keep my energy consistent to the fact that Ben Simmons is a pass-first point guard. That is what we need to expect from him. I do think not attempting a shot at all is a little extreme, but this is run-of-the-mill for Ben Simmons. This is what he does. This is who he is. I do not think that this should be this much of a shock to everyone. This is who Ben Simmons is. The only difference is he's a little bit more active on defense. But this is who Ben Simmons is. This is why Phillies fans hate him. This is why the 76ers wanted him gone for Harden. This is who Ben Simmons is. This is what he does. I don't know what y'all want from him exactly. Y'all want him to be someone he's not. It's almost as if you want him to be an interchangeable forward that can run the team and get his offense at the same time. Ladies and gentlemen, you had that with Karis LeVert. It's almost like you want him to be an all-star borderline MVP candidate who can hunt for his own shots but also run the team. Ladies and gentlemen, we had that with James Harden. Again, I have these jerseys up here for a very, very specific reason. It's not just to troll you. It's to show you the 2 times that we messed up. But in order to replace the production of Mr. Karis LeVert and Mr. James Harden, we have inserted Ben Simmons, someone who is notorious for not attempting to score. Someone who is notorious for shrinking and hiding in major moments. I don't see how there is any room to be shocked or surprised. Now, I'll tell you what is shocking and surprising to me, the fact that Patty Mills has fallen off the face of the earth. Now, I have been very nice with Mr. Patrick Mills, but I'm starting to lose my patience. Not just from the fact that the Nets are shoehorning him down our throats every 3 seconds. Patty, 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 Patty. Nothing but Patty Mills content. But the fact that he has the audacity to go out, the audacity to go out there and do absolutely nothing. How many bricks did he throw up? I mean, Jesus Christ on ice. What is his value? The man can't play defense. The man is a turnover machine. And the man can't shoot for nothing. And he hasn't been able to score since we had Harden. Now, I'm not saying that is because Harden is so amazing he made Patty Mills good. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that is how long it has been since that man has consistently hit an open shot or been able to score at all. I've got no issue with Markieff Morris on the offensive side. I think he hustles a lot. He gets the 50-50 balls. He does the bully ball stuff under the basket. I think that's cute. Clappity, clappity, clap. Clappity, clappity, clap. I think that's amazing. Defensively, he is a liability, and it is embarrassing that we were even trying this to begin with. That just goes to show how much Steve Nash has no idea what he's doing, to be quite honest with you. Kevin Durant went out there and did his Kevin Durant thing. He went out there and scored 17 points because that is all that is required of him. So he went out there and said, here's 17 points. Don't look at, well, he scored like 22, excuse me. I think it was 22. It might have been 22. I'm not sure. But he went out there, scored his 20 plus, went back to the bench, said, you can't blame me, and it's not my fault, and went to the bench because that is what Kevin Durant does. He will go out there, he'll score some points efficiently, then he'll look at everyone else and says, are you going to pull your weight? And everyone's going to say, Kevin Durant, when we ain't like you, you're the best on the team, we have mortgaged our entire future for you, you got to make it happen. And Kevin Durant looks back at the bench and says, well, I don't like your attitude, I want to trade. He hasn't gotten to the I want to trade part yet, but, give it till Thanksgiving. I'm sure he'll be demanding a trade yet again, and we will be in the exact same position that we were over the summer. Long story short, I don't know what y'all expected going into this season, but I've been trying to warn each and every one of you that it is down in an earlier round, but you better know Sever going down swinging. I'll be your number. Sorry. Listen, we went for a really rough year. This is going to be a really, really challenging, very, very difficult year. I don't know what you thought it was going to be, but I'm here to tell you that get the paper bags ready, because when you're at half court, you got to put the little, you know what I mean, you got to put the, you know what I mean, on, and you got to let the world know that we are in hiding and we are in shambles as an organization. Things can literally not get any worse. The fact that Steve Nash is still our coach is not even hilarious to me. It is concerning beyond belief. These are the dark times we've been hearing about. These are the deadly times that we've been cascaded. I don't think I used that word correctly, but I don't care. Y'all, it's a wrap. You can go ahead and mark this season as because we ain't making it out this without a couple scars. These are the bad times. These are the bad, like this. This is it, y'all. We had 2 to 3 years to have fun, to be competitive, to be in the hunt for a championship. It's over. When I told you all last year that this was our last chance, I meant that, and this is the result of it. But hey, we've got Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving when he decides to play, and Ben Simmons will eventually attempt to score. Eventually, we don't know. And golly gee willikers, I hope you enjoyed tonight's preseason game, because this is just letting you know the things that we have in store for. Kaide, can I help you? I am busy. Let me work in peace, my love. In peace. May I work in peace? Thank you. Even my dog is sick of it, but that's neither here nor there. Like, comment, subscribe. I have been Sever the Bond. You are on Nets Republic. I'm sick of it, and we're only 2 games into the preseason. Yeah.